What's up, y'all? My name is Queen Ezzy, and these are my Sims. Welcome back to another episode of The Truth About Navy, which is my Growing Together series. And today is a special day because Cohen is going to take Navy on their first date. So if you recall in the last episode, Navy went to the spa, her and Celeste. And I think if I'm not mistaken, that Celeste and Cohen met a couple episodes ago. So Celeste and Chris had a dinner party, invited over Cohen and his parents. Cohen is somebody that Chris grew up with. They're like best friends. They grew up together. And so Navy and Cohen kind of hit it off, and so they've been talking on they've been texting, kind of talking on the phone and getting to know each other, and Cohen wants to take her out. And because ever since she found out that Cohen was an astronaut, she's had non-stop questions. So for the first date, Cohen thought it would be fun to take her to a science museum. So that's where they're going to meet up. And for all intended purposes, he's letting her know, hey, I'm going to pick you up at so-and-so time, and we're going to go out and spend the day together. And she's like, okay, she's already prepared. She had Celeste, of course, they're going to watch Baby Boy, Cree, while she's gone. So it's all good. And I will see you all. Oh, never mind. They're arriving now. It is overcast here. I didn't know the weather was going to be like this today. And that's kind of what he's telling her. So I thought it would be fun to play from Cohen's perspective on things. First off, he's like, well, I didn't know the weather was gonna be like this. We're gonna ask on a date. Hopefully we can select this place, because this is where he wants to take her on a date. So let's see if they're able to go here as an option. Yes, they are. Let's go. They're already here. Okay, awesome. So he's like, I'm sorry about the weather, I thought it was going to be a lot better. And she's like, oh no, this is fine. We're going to be indoors. So I am going to have him give her a hug, because, of course, we're going to hug, embrace. He's like, good to see you. You look so good. She's like, thank you. You do too. So he's like, you've been asking me a lot about my career. So I thought it'd be fun to come to the science museum and you can kind of get an idea of what I do. This is obviously meant to be a gift shop. This is pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. Now, they're supposed to be in a group, I believe. But let's see. If I click here, will it say, oh yeah, it says go here together. Okay. So I wish we could view things together though. But the main thing that I wanted to do, the main attraction, what is going on here? Is there a celebrity here? The main attraction is upstairs and outside. So, can we view this together? Oh, we can. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and view. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. It sucks that it's so cloudy outside. Come on, girl. You just gonna let him go in by himself? Who are you talking to? Thank you. Who are you talking to? All right, so we're looking at the astronaut statues. She's like, so do you really wear a spacesuit that looks like that? He's like, yeah, it's actually really similar. And she's like, wow. She's like, I like the little freezer bunny on the side. That is cute. He's like, well, I don't have a freezer bunny, but but yeah, that is pretty accurate. Let's see, what do we have on our little souvenir table? Is this, no, that's just a robot. I was like, is that a astronaut one? I don't think there is an astronaut one of these. Oh, look at her. She's looking at some stuff. He's like, see anything you like? She's like, I don't know, maybe. What do we have in here? Hold on. Let me, put the walls down so I can see. Oh, there's like a space rock. We can study that, but they can't like view it together or anything like that. Where is she going? Well, she's gonna go talk to someone. All right. Anywho, oh, there's this big train. Let's view this together. And she's gonna be like, it's kind of weird to have a train in a science museum. He's like, yeah, it's interesting at the same time. She's like, kind of, yeah. This girl is a celebrity and she getting on my nerves. So get out of here. We trying to be on a date. Oh, you're done looking at this? Who is this? We don't know this person. Bye. We're on a date. He's still looking at the train. That's hilarious. Okay, so he's like, the real attraction is upstairs. Ooh, look at upstairs. Can we view this? Let's turn it on. And then let's go up here together. This is cool. Here's where all the science stuff is. We can view this together, right? Yep. Let's talk about the dinosaurs. What are y'all doing? Okay, here they're about to go upstairs. This is cool. He's like, they have a lot of things upstairs that are so really awesome. And she's like, oh wow, this is so cool. She's like, so they got wrecked stuff in here. Is that a spacecraft or an airplane? These are questions that she wants to know, by the way. He's like, looks like it looks like an aircraft. Yeah. And he's like, it looks like it's part of the Strangerville. She's like, oh wow. She's like, oh my gosh, this is all so interesting. Is there a place for them to sit and talk? I don't think they can sit and talk, but he can talk to her while they're looking at stuff, I think. So let's tell her a joke. Not you hungry, girl. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get some food later. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. He's like, oh, well, that's cool, because we can go get something to eat. Ooh, let's enthuse about space to her. That's cute. I don't know about them being flirty at the same time, but and oh, he can share some secrets with her because she's not from here and he is. That'll be cool. She's like, what? So she's like, so does your spaceship look like this? He's like, it's pretty similar. It's kind of this is kind of an older model, but it is pretty similar to this. She's like, oh my gosh, this would be so cool. I bet I wish they could use that together. She's like, I bet Cree would love this. And he's like, oh, you know, San Sequoia has a children's museum. She's like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm gonna have to take him. Me and Celeste are gonna have to take him and Orion to the science museum. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's flirt. Let's have him blow a kiss. And also, let's have him compliment her appearance. He's like, you're looking really cute today. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you. Where can they sit and talk? There's no place to sit down here. Oh yeah, they can sit here. Let's have them sit and chat downstairs so they can get their credit for that. He's like, there's one more thing I want to show you, but let's go back downstairs first. They're gonna be all day viewing this stuff. Let me let them go downstairs so they can chat. And he was like, I hope this is fun. He said, I just thought, something different. And she's like, oh no, yeah, I'm having a great time. And her mom is here. He's like, I just thought, you might want to come here since you asked me about my employment so much. This girl has an interesting look to her. All right, where you at? He saying mad. All right, yeah, so talk to her. He might confess his attraction a little bit. He's like, not gonna lie, I think you're one of the cutest girls ever. Girl, sit down. Come on back here and sit down. Come on back. I wish we could do something besides become playful and stuff at the same time. Like, come on now. They want us to become flirty and playful at the same time. So let's work on some romance here and see if we can get some romance together. So flirtation, ask a risque question. Let's do some physical intimacy. Maybe they can embrace. And this date is about to be over, and it is whack. It is whack. They had a whack date because they can't get, like, you can't just make them be, like, they have to be in the mood. Okay, so the date's not going to be that great, but that's okay because bump this date from EA. We are going to. He's going to be like, ooh, is this like a laser show place? Heck yeah, turn this on and let's come up here and sit and watch the laser show. He's like, you want to see something really cool? What you mean? You can't get up there? Hold on. Why can't you get up here? Excuse me? What is this door locked or something? Why would they make this and it's inaccessible? All right, let's build this together. He's like, the really cool thing about this place is the ability to, oh my gosh, what's wrong with this place? Hold on, y'all, hold the phone. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, back after some technical difficulties and a little rearranging. But he's like, yeah, so this is what I was telling you about. She was like, oh, wow, this is really cool. Are you going to build it with him? Thank you. She's like, oh, my gosh, this is amazing. And they just let you come in and build one of these? He's like, yeah. Oh, be careful. He's like, be careful, please. I don't want this to be your last time. She's like, this is awesome. I have never been on a date like this before. She's having a grand old time. She's like, this is so much fun. Oh, the movie has already started when Naomi rumbles. Should she go get a snack or stay put so she doesn't miss anything? We're not at the movies. Go to the concession stand, I guess. Oh, her hunger got filled. Bladder lost. Simoleons removed. She was able to go to the concession stand and return before anything. Now she can enjoy the snack in its stomach. Okay, girl, I guess. You weren't even at the movies, though. That's crazy. Alright. Her hunger is filled now, so she's probably not going to eat anything. Watch it. Is she thinking about one-eyed monsters? She's like, are there any one-eyed monsters in space? And Cohen is like, haven't come across any of those, no. Can't say that there are. She's like, so once we build this rocket ship, like, what happens next? He's like, oh, well, this is part of a simulation, so we can go in and it's like a simulator. She's like, oh, that is dope. And he's like, well, we can do that another time if you need to go. She's like, just a little hungry is all. And so he's like, okay, yeah, sure. I just wanted to show you the awesomeness that is San Sequoia. And she's like, well, I really do appreciate that. And he's like, yeah, let's go get some food. So they are going to go to the restaurant and get some food. And I will see you there. Girl, don't hurt yourself. Be right back. All right, and they have arrived at the Organic Life restaurant. This place is really cute. I downloaded this a long time ago, so I don't remember who built it, but I did get it off the gallery. And they are going to sit in this nice little booth over here. No, don't tell me somebody... Okay, request table. Yep, he's going to request this table right over in the corner. They both had to use the bathroom really bad. Why are you in here, girl? Hold on, y'all. Let me reset this thing. Why are you just standing here? Like, come out here and like, come on out. Come out the kitchen. And then come over here and request this table before somebody else gets it. Like, what happened? Did somebody else get it? Okay, request table. I don't know what y'all was about to do, but yeah, request table. Thank you very much. And let's find out what type of food they serve here. Oh, not Celeste being here. Okay. She's gonna show us to our table. Thank you very much, ma'am. What? He's like, lead the way, but you're not even facing the camera. Okay, she's already sitting there. So how about you go sit beside her? Okay, can you sit on this side? Alright, how about if I say sit together? What's gonna happen if I say sit together? What you gonna do? Cry about you can't sit down? Can you sit right there? Okay. Wait, so she has to get up for you to be able to sit down? Y'all can't just sit together? Oh my gosh. Alright, it must be how this is made, so we're gonna give that up. And can we request this table instead? He's abandoned his dining table. Yeah, that table didn't work, ma'am. Can we sit somewhere else? Can we sit over here maybe? Let's find out if this table works. Okay. We're coming over. And she's like, oh yes, I'm so sorry. Let's get you seated somewhere else. Okay. So they are going over here. Well, at least they can sit together. If she can get out of that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am about to flip. Okay. Now, sit together. And why did you change clothes? Like, I just noticed that they both changed clothes. But anyway. Okay, so he's like, what looks good here? Let's go ahead and order for the table. Okay, of course, her favorite drink is a flaming salty zest or something like that. But it doesn't look like they have that. So she's going to take some wine. And he is going to have a juice on the rocks. And since he's hungry, we're going to skip the appetizers and go to the main course. Got steak, lobster, salmon. I think that he's going to go ahead and get some steak. And she's going to have roast chicken. That sounds nice. Let's go. Alright, so now they're going to talk and everything, you know. Kind of flirt a little bit, blow a kiss. while they're talking. Now they're both flirty. That's sweet. Have, let's see, confess attraction. He's like, I really like you a lot. I think you're the most gorgeous woman that I've ever seen. She's like, stop playing. He's like, serious. And he's like, and I love like your personality. I love how, like your sense of humor. She like, you laying it on kind of thick. He's like, I'm being honest though. I'm really being honest. And he's like, and she's like, well, you know what? I do like you too. It's just I don't want to go, too fast. Haven't been in a relationship since I was with my ex, and then we ended up having a baby together, and things just kind of, just took a turn. Wasn't planned. I love my child, but yeah, but I haven't been in a relationship since then. I've kind of been focused on raising Cree. And Cohen is like, well, I understand that. I actually want kids myself one day. And Navy is like, really? Okay. She was like, well, I haven't really thought about having more kids. She was but she's like, but if I was with the right person, maybe I would. She's like, it's not that I didn't want kids. She's like, it's more like I never, like at this point in my life, I hadn't thought about having kids. It just, just kind of happened. I was in a relationship. We were together for like several years, like about 5 years. And it kind of didn't work out. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna pry. I understand. And she's just like, then I end up getting this job and we end up moving, and then I end up having a baby, and the job had to be put on hold. So a lot of things are going on, but now Cree's older and my job offer is still there. So I'm so excited. I start Monday. He's like, oh, what are you in the business of doing? She's like, oh, I'm in public relations. He's like, oh, that's interesting. She's like, yep, I start Monday, super excited. That's the whole reason why I moved here in the first place, is for this job. And he's like, okay. He was like, that's what's up. Like, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. And she's like, thank you. So she's going to say, so you've known Chris and Celeste for a long time? He's like, yeah. Well, I grew up with Chris. Me and him are homeboys from like the hood. Like, pretty much in diapers. He's like my neighbor. We went to school together, so yeah, we got some history there. She's like, okay. And he's like, I understand that Celeste is your cousin. And she's like, yeah, she's my cousin. We were super close when we were young, but like life happened. I'm from Willow Creek. She's from here, so I would always come in the summertime to visit her. And I always told her when I was younger, when we were little, I was like, I want to come live out here. And she was like, come on. He was like, okay. So she's like, so I'm here now and I'm excited. He's like, well, San Sequoia is a very nice place to live. It's a nice place to raise your family, and a nice place to cartwheel. A nice place to grow, and it is a nice town, And she's like, oh, that's great. So he's gonna ask about her love life. So he's gonna say, I know you said that you haven't been in a relationship since you and your ex were together, and I'm assuming, how long ago was that? And she's like, oh, that's been, oh my gosh, since I found out so she's like, I found out we broke up, I found out I was pregnant. And then Cree came. So she's like, it's been a few years now. And he's like, well, would you be interested? in having a relationship again, or are you just flat out like not ready right now? And she's like, that's a good question. I never really thought about it, but I'm not opposed to getting into a relationship. She's like, I'm not bitter, it just because it wasn't one of those things that where our relationship ended, we broke up on bad terms. But I just been so busy, I haven't had time to focus on myself. With like taking care of Creed full time is a job. He's like, I bet it is. She's like, so I just never really had time to think about it. This is probably like the first time I've been out with an adult in a while, other than yesterday. Me and Celeste went to get our nails done and had a massage. And he's like, oh, that sounds good. She's like, yeah, but before that I've been in the house like just taking care of Creed. So he's like, okay. She said, so I'm not opposed to dating. I'm not dating anyone at the moment. She's like, but I'm not opposed to like, getting to know a person, talking, going out a couple times, seeing where things go. And he's like, oh, that's great to hear. So she's like, oh, let's let them end meal and pay the tab. She's like, so, he's like, oh, I know it's getting late and I know you want to get back to your baby. So I just want to say thank you for coming out with me, hanging out with me today. And she's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Thanks for like inviting me. And he's like, one more thing before you leave though, before we leave to go. And she's like, what is it? He was like, mind if I give you a kiss? She's like, oh. She's like, well, I like the fact that you asked. So yeah, absolutely. So they're gonna have their first kiss. Oh, this is so cute. This is such a cute moment. Hold on, let me pause and make sure I capture the moment, so I don't want to miss it. But it's like they're on their first date. They have their first kiss while they're on their first date. This is so cute. Aww. Cute. Look at that. You can't tell me that's not cute. This is the cutest thing ever. And look, their lips are actually touching. How many times have we seen first kiss from Sims and something is funny going on with their mouth movements? Not this time. So cute. I am in love. I'm in love. They don't have to be in love. I'm in love for them. Let me get this angle. Look at her face. Look at her face. Girl. You thought it was okay to kiss you. Why you gotta look like that while he's kissing you? Like, you don't have to make that face. Not that face. So cute. Love this. Love them as a couple. Love how wholesome this is. It's adorable. Alright. She's like, oh, wow. Sparks are kind of flying. He's like, alright, let's get you home. They still flirting with each other. Okay. He's like, okay, let's get you home. Alright, guys, I will see you back at the house. Yeah, I just want to bring your attention to this. So I go back into the game for Navy. Why is she making franks and beans? Why is her hunger like in the yellow? Did she not just eat that whole ass meal of roast chicken? You just had roast chicken. You mean to tell me that wasn't enough? That didn't fulfill your hunger? Where are the kids? At daycare? Why are they at daycare? They should not be at daycare. Okay, they're not. What's happening in this game? Can we reset them? And why are you crying? Maybe I need to try to travel again, cause they're clearly not at daycare. They're at the house. They shouldn't have been in daycare, cause there are people here. Girl, grab a serving. Put that mess down. Make these doggone franks and beans. Nobody told you to do that. Let me have Celeste put this away real quick. And I'm gonna like try to travel and come back and see if that fixes the fact that it's showing the kids are at daycare. So one moment please. All right, so that indeed fixed the glitch with the showing the kids were at daycare when they really weren't. So I'm going to go ahead and quit while I'm ahead. So I'm gonna end this episode right here. If you enjoyed the content that you saw in today's video, please do me a favor, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.